Phoenix Business Journal put out a list of the projects to watch this next year, which I got really excited by this list, which was a little embarrassing because I did not know all these different things existed.
Yeah.
That first of all, our region was named one of the hottest U.S. real estate markets. Again, I would like a crown for every time these things happen. I think they're take them very personally, it's as if I had something to do with it. First, the Taiwan semiconductor plant, which we've talked about before. So that's like $40 billion that they're investing, two different factories, but with them, bringing 40 suppliers as well. So there's this trickle down kind of that I think is really interesting. So they're coming to Arizona as well, and that's like an additional 4,500 jobs. The Intel core expansion is a big one. So they're already here. I think one of the bigger employers in the state, and they're getting bigger, and are putting in two new chip factories, which will employ another 3,000 people, another $20 billion, which I can't even comprehend. Two new semiconductor chip factories, that's 3,000 more jobs, $20 billion that they've invested. Electric vehicles, we're going to be the hot spot for electric vehicle expansion. Pinal County in particular purchased 14,000 acres to add to an existing plant. Casa Grande is putting in another expansion for their campus. Nikola, which I think is another car company.
This is the electric semis.
Yes. 1,000 acres in Buckeye, which is great for Buckeye. The battery manufacturing, we have several companies coming, want to produce batteries here, which is good because I can never find one. Multiple manufacturing plants are coming, including Nestle, which are developing a new coffee creamer manufacturing plant in the West Valley.
Nice. Hopefully my Nestle Quick will be
you just drive up and grab it.
Yeah.
$675 million with 350 new jobs there. Virgin Galactic has decided they're going to come here to build spaceships. They can build up to 6 spaceships a year. That's hundreds of engineering and manufacturing jobs. And they plan to reach space by 2025. This I thought was really wonderful. The Arizona Fresh Agri-Food Innovation Center, $200 million into this innovation center in South Phoenix, an area that would have typically been thought of as a food desert or not having access to a lot of fresh food. There's going to be a produce distribution center, a farmer's market, a community park, a area for education, and this is wonderful. The VAI Resort and Mattel Adventure Park.
Oh, Barbie.
Barbie. There's going to be, it's a $1 billion resort in Glendale, 3 hotels, a 6-acre man-made Clearwater lake with white sand, very romantic, a concert venue, and then a Barbie indoor park.
We need that.
As a company, we are going to take a trip.
Yeah.
One of the bigger ones too is the Caesar from Vegas.
Yeah.
Caesar Republic is building a hotel in Scottsdale. It's just a year away from opening, so it's already being built. It's their first non-gaming hotel. They chose Scottsdale for this, but this will have rooftop pool and lounge, 5 huge penthouses, views of the Camelback Mountains, which are beautiful, celebrity chef restaurants.
And of course, with online gaming now, you don't really need a casino. No. You can be there and be involved in betting.
Yeah, on the 7th floor, they'll have right there on your phone, and they'll have rolling screens, so you can still gamble if you need to. Although I'm not over one bit the $20 I lost at 21 years old in Vegas. And so as part of that, though, as part of all these new jobs that are wonderful, Arizona has to think about the infrastructure. How are we going to housing? And so there's a group, the NAIOP, which is an advocacy group that is working to make sure that Arizona can get apartments built faster. They want to push these along. What do we need to do to solve the kind of the red tape and the hiccups that keep housing from coming on the market?
Yeah, because you're dealing with needing to get the right infrastructure in place and working with cities to get those approvals in place, because everything that you described
Yeah.
basically talks about all of the economic activity that's going to be happening in Arizona, and that's just a piece of it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of stuff that's happening here. This is a place that's in the early innings as far as its growth, and all of these people need a place to live.
Yes.
And so we need to really think about how do we get have more dense populations,
Yeah.
and that's through multifamily development.
Yep.
With all of this economic activity in
Yeah.
Arizona, just indicates where we're going as a state, as where our economy is pushing us. We don't have a choice anymore whether we're going to have growth here in Arizona. It's just we have to embrace it, and these
Yeah.
are good, exciting things that are happening, and it's a great place to be and to invest.